This is a Tallahassee update from the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association.
Welcome to Capitol Dish. We've had another very busy, incredible week here in the state capitol. We started off the week Monday with a press conference with Congressman Steve Southerland. He's here to promote a Water Safety Standards Act that he's working on in D.C. There's a bill here in the Florida legislature that would make it more cost-effective for water safety quality standards for our members and for many of the business entities. So we supported him. Happy to be there with Congressman Southerland. Appreciated him coming down.
The Democrats and Republicans alike, we agree on a positive future for Florida. And so all of these stakeholders that are behind us here today and their membership really sends a strong message that we want to have say. As Floridians, we want to have say in the future of our state.
This week, two of our major issues never were agended, the online travel bill and the school start date bill. We never saw the light of day of calendar. However, we're hearing that next week, for sure, the online travel bill is going to be up. The school start date we still haven't heard about. This week, we focused primarily on the gambling issue. The gaming issue was up today in committee, and I'm happy to report to you that it appears that the Destination+Resort+Casino bill is dead for this session. It was technically TP'd, temporarily postponed, but in our process, this means that the bill it still is alive. It has the opportunity to be pulled, but the leadership has committed to us that this bill is dead for session. I want to spend a second just talking to you about one of the biggest concerns that our members have, and that is what a mega casino brings from a business model. Many of you have seen on TV, come to Atlantic City or come down to the Atlantis in the Bahamas, $49.99 a night, or stay one night and 2 nights free. Folks, our members can't compete with that. The hotels and the restaurants down in South Florida cannot compete with a business model that their revenue is derived from a casino base, and they can afford to heavily discount their rooms or give their rooms away or package them with meals, and everything is free when next door the hotel is trying to keep their normal rates. I want to say a special thank you to two of our board members who took time out of their busy schedule to come up here to Tallahassee to testify on the gambling issue. We had Jim Harris come here from Jacksonville and Brian Quinn. Both of them did a great job, and a special thank you to both of you.
I think most importantly for me is the Florida brand. Florida's contended with a lot of issues as it relates to the tourism business, whether it's the downturn, the impact on the real estate sitting underneath all these restaurants and hotels, the BP oil spill. Now is not the time to put additional pressure on those businesses. Brian Quinn with Driftwood Hospitality. Just enjoyed the opportunity to represent the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association today as the Florida legislature considered the gaming bill, and just felt for our industry it was important that I took the time to come up and as a board member represent the industry and let them know that we were opposed due to many impacts, but appreciate the opportunity to speak on that issue and represent the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association.
So we're looking forward to next week. We have a very busy week coming up next week. On Tuesday, we are getting ready to roll out a proposed committee bill relating to minimum wage. On that issue, it's pretty technical, so I'll just have you to stay tuned and let's see how the committee hearing comes out on Tuesday. Again, online travel will probably be up next week. There's a good chance that school start date will be up next week. We have two major fiscal bills that are in play. Our hospitality education program, we have $700,000 in the appropriations bill, and we are trying to receive the $2 million out of our trust fund that we talked about at the board meeting that would go towards marketing and advertising. Both of those are in play, but as you probably can imagine, the budget process is pretty complex here in Tallahassee, so that's one of the issues we won't know about probably until the last day of session. Again, stay tuned for Capitol Dish next week. We appreciate all that you do for the industry.